So here we are back at the video. I'm just gonna go through it and see, because there's a lot in this video. So here, okay, so we know that Odd Rock, right? This was the bait and switch. Pauline is gonna be the new partner character.
This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong.
Right, we saw this. This was all the stuff they showed during the Switch 2 Direct. The beginning area. All this stuff we saw already. But this is just the beginning of the game.
It's no rock at all. It's actually a talented
So yeah, this is the part. This is where it seems like the story actually begins.
And Pauline wants to find a way back home to the surface. It's said that one's wish will be granted by reaching the planet core. So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean.
So if I see anything, I'll just stop it. Yeah, so this area, I think we saw this area during the Direct, but Pauline wasn't there at the time. So I think the demo we saw was like a something they made special for the event. Yeah, because it looks like this is farther along in the story, because you don't have Odd Rock with you. But yeah, all this stuff we pretty much have seen in the treehouse footage or the Switch 2 event.
The story takes place in
yeah, and then this was the beginning area, like the tutorial area.
the underground world.
I don't, this area, it looks kind of, I think this is a new area. Yeah, I don't know if this is like kind of like the hub area, because you could see some of the other NPC characters here. Yeah, what we got, a little giraffe looking thing. Looks like you get here by minecart. So this is like a whole new area, like an industrial theme.
Some layers are so spectacular.
And what we have, like, this is the, oh, you could, I think this is like the ostrich area. So yeah, because you can see like the eggs. These are like all the different, looks like these buildings are just like ostrich eggs.
That it's hard to believe.
You got like a snowy area. I don't know what over here is. A bunch of like different statue stuff.
You're underground.
Yeah, and then this area with the giant watermelon. We see this area a couple times. They come back to it in this Direct. Yeah, here we're on this, on the different part of the same area. You can see like the little switch at the top. So I remember DK at one point was flying over this switch or something like it. Oh, and then this is like the shop area, I guess. But they'll show that off later. Yeah, you can see the little teleport. The elevator. Yeah, here you can see the elevator. This is like basically your teleport. This is where you buy like items to help you, like, you know, the balloons like is like a support item in case you fall, you don't take damage. Well, we'll see that later. Yeah, and then you see the banana chip where you can trade in banana chips for bananas. And then at the other end was the clothing shop. And then this, I'm not sure what this is. This is like I don't think that's a challenge area, or it might be. And then there's like an enemy in the bottom right over here I haven't seen before.
And climb through each environment. Using his incredible physical prowess, you can freely move in any direction. But
Oh, yeah, the movement is crazy. Yeah, you can see these, a closer look at these enemies. I'm not sure what they are, like little bug enemies that shoot needles, I guess.
almost anything in your path, you can smash, crash,
There's a banana chip.
and bash.
Yeah, here, I think that's a fossil. Yeah, these fossils, these things in the bottom left, I think those are what you use to collect, well, you collect these to get clothes or trade them in for clothing items. They mention that later.
Objects.
You could see like where all those NPCs we saw earlier were in that location, I think. And then this little on the left here, there's a little chest. That's where you change your outfits. So this is like I guess like this world's little hub area. So I just wanted to point this out real quick because I don't think they talked about it in the direct, but if you look at your cursor, you can see what type of stone you're aiming at. So there's like the sturdy stuff, and then you have like the soft stone, which you'll see. So you can see it says soft, and those are the ones that stick together.
This lets you ride on chunks.
And another thing I noticed, I think it looks like your gold caps off at 20k. So 20,000 gold, I think it looks like, unless they just got really lucky and landed on 20k exactly. It looks like 20k is the cap for collecting gold, which they'll mention what you use gold for later. But I found that interesting. Oh, and look, there's a bunch. This is the water. Yeah, this is the watermelon area. You can see all these switches.
Them up. It can also remove these strange seals that someone left behind.
Yeah, we saw this, I think, during the Direct 2. Pauline singing helps unlock new areas. I saw something, hold on. Looks like you could see in the back here, the racing mode with Rambi. You can see Cranky Kong and Rambi here. And there's like, you know, first place, second place, third place. And there's you could see the area with Dixie Kong and Diddy Kong over here. It looks like this is like a extra, I don't know if it's an extra game mode, but it's a racing mode, and you can see there's a court, like the big course in the back. And yeah, I guess this is the area where you do all the racing. Or maybe this is just like part of the area, and like there's different races in each area, so they're going to be set up. It's like going to be a different setup in each main area. So I thought this was really cool.
So carve your own path with DK's abilities.
This is it. I haven't seen this area, the lava area. And then this is the watermelon area, and we got like this new rock type, this golden rock type. It just makes you fly.
The many layers of the underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants. Some are mysterious and aren't too bothered by DK's.
Yeah, here we could see a better view of the shop area. Right, your clothing store, your banana store, and then your item store.
Destructive tendencies. And there are the giant elders who call the underground.
Yeah, so the giant elders, it looks like there's 3 elders, and they just so happen to be the 3 transformations you can do. So unless there's more elders, I think those are the only 3 transformations in the game.
Pauline's singing can do something special.
Yeah, now we're seeing that Pauline's singing makes DK transform. So this is the Kong Bananza, which it looks like it just makes him bigger, faster, stronger.
Plow through the world
It's just Super Saiyan DK.
The powerful Kong Bananza.
Yeah,
Plus,
and then he's
DK can
got
transform into a zebra.
zebra
He's
mode.
as speedy as he is striped. He can even breeze over water
Oh, you can walk on, yeah,
or crumbling pathways.
walk on water and run
That's
really
the swift
fast.
Zebra Bananza. Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool.
He can also turn into an ostrich. A flying ostrich.
Yep, and then the ostrich form lets you fly, so you have,
Through the sky.
you know, your strength, your speed, and your flight.
You can use updrafts
And
to
all
gain more
these you could switch. I think they'll show
air.
it,
Great heights to send enemies scattering.
but you can switch forms like anytime you want. So you can use your speed, the zebra ability, to run really fast and give you speed for your flight ability. So you can like combine the two.
You're not limited to when or where you transform, and you can swap between transformations.
Yeah, see,
So
like
be creative and use them
here,
as you
this is where they do it. Yeah, see, he ran up and then he transformed into the bird. And then here's those little pound switches that we're seeing all over the place in the watermelon area. I'm not really sure what they do, but it looks like there's a bunch of these in this watermelon area. Do we see one of the bosses, Pika Bruiser?
face to face with the enemy's
Kind of
army
reminds me of like a
resources. So
Splatoon
use all
boss.
the power at your disposal to take on a host of powerful foes.
We got this big rolly fireball.
By defeating them,
Yep, and then obviously defeating enemies or defeating bosses opens up the new areas.
clearing a path to the lower layers of the underground world.
This kind of reminds me of Tears of the Kingdom when you go into the underground area.
Found throughout the underground world are golden bananas called Banandium gems.
So the Banandium gems looks like it's your main collectible, and these are kind of like I'm pretty sure this is just, you know, you're collecting stars in Mario, you're collecting bananas in Donkey Kong. When he collects it, you'll see a little
They're not always
counter
visible, though.
at the
Sometimes
bottom.
they're buried in the walls. Challenges include time-limited battles.
Yeah, so these challenge courses, it looks like these challenge courses are gonna be, you'll see more, but
Courses where you'll need clever
there's battle
solutions.
courses, puzzle courses, and then there's like nostalgic courses.
Side-scrolling stages, and
So
more.
yeah, you have like these minecart modes and these like classic DK modes that are done in
Keep
challenge,
your eyes peeled to find the
in these
Banandium
challenge
gems.
course ruins.
There are plenty of ruins to discover.
And like this is like a
Give them
throwback to
try.
the arcade version of Donkey Kong, which is pretty cool. You got your 2D sections, your minecart sections. Yes. Yeah, see there's like a little counter on the bottom. I don't know if this is like how many you need to collect to advance to like the next area. But yeah, it looks like you needed to collect 5 bananas. And I think maybe that opens up like new areas now. But yeah, there's like a little counter on the bottom. It seems for like some areas.
As you collect Banandium gems, you'll gain
Oh, so actually so when you collect enough bananas, it looks like you get skill points. So that's what that means. So yeah, when you collect enough Banandiums, then you get skill points.
These can be used to
And
increase
yeah.
stats.
Here's all the skill point. It looks like this is like dealing with strength. I'm not sure what these are. So I wonder if like this is a row for strength. I wonder if like there's gonna be like different rows for like, I don't know, speed or defense or something. Because these rows are locked off, but if they have like a row dedicated to just strength, there's probably gonna be other abilities here. Yeah. We'll have to see. Those probably get unlocked later.
such as your max health or the destructive power of your punches. Power up Donkey
I imagine
Kong
once
to
you
match
unlock
your
a certain
playstyle.
amount of skills,
example,
it'll start
if you
unlocking
strike
more
with a
advanced
sword,
skills.
You'll be able to detect treasure from further away, which could lead to new discoveries. Or use skill points to learn new skills.
Yeah, so it looks like you can unlock new abilities too, which is very cool. So maybe some of those hidden skills are like more abilities, which I'm really interested to see.
There are all sorts of items to find as you explore. Banandium chips are shaped like slices
Yeah,
of bananas,
these,
and they can be traded for Banandium gems at the chip exchange.
yeah, collect enough
These gold nuggets
banandium,
are, unsurprisingly, called gold.
get a full
You
banana.
can exchange gold for useful items at the stuff shop.
Yeah, you can see the items here. So we have the balloons, which gives you, if you fall, you get no damage. And then you have the apple juice, which restores all health if you reach 0. So it's like an extra life, I guess. And then your melon juice lets you transform without consuming banana energy. And then you can see there's more items here. There's a map. So I think, I don't know if we saw it yet, but there's a map for fossils. This looks like it's a map for bananas or banandiums.
There are fossils too.
Yeah, so
You
these
can trade these for different fashions at local style shops.
fossils give you clothes. You have all these clothing options, right? It looks like well, it looks like there's different. Okay, so you have fossils that you can trade in, but then they have these other ones too. So it looks like there's different fossil types, right? So you have your dinosaur fossils, and you have I don't know what these are called, but like there's 3 different types of fossils, and they each unlock different outfit types. So yeah, this one is the leaf fossil. This one is like, I guess, like the bug fossil, and then yeah.
Almost every article.
Yeah, here we can see that each piece of clothing has different stats. So every piece of clothing has different stats. Doesn't look like it'll change gameplay too much, but yeah, I'm curious to see. So increased swimming speed by 15%. I wonder how many levels, like how many levels does each piece have? Because if you start stacking, you can start getting much faster.
Article of clothing comes with its own benefits, so mix and match your look to suit the situation.
Oh look, she's got a little snow coat on, and the hat with the ears. And you can see she's got like a little, looks like a little hotel outfit or something. Yeah, and then DK has like a little new tie and overalls.
If you find a treasure chest buried in the ground, crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map showing the location of Banandium gems or fossils.
Yeah, here's the fossil map.
Their locations will be
So we
marked
saw
on your
the
map.
banana map in
Pretty
the shop,
helpful for
and then they
finding
have the
collectibles.
fossil maps.
You can also see which fossils and Banandium gems you've collected.
So yeah, here we could see, oh, so here's the different types. So we can see the leaf type, the trilobite, and then I guess the dinosaur.
Making it easy to see how
And then yeah, you could see everything, like each layer, you could see everything you've collected.
close you are to completion.
You can see this one has 79 collectibles on this one layer.
There's plenty more to do in the underground world when not
It's a lot of collectibles.
Need a rest? Carve
And you can see a fossil sitting up here.
out a space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover.
Here's the
and
little area. This reminds me of when I was reacting to the trailer, I saw this and it reminds me of Stellar Blade. Because Stellar Blade has an area like this where you can just relax and listen to music.
And enjoy listening to tunes with the music.
So you can see you can unlock music by collecting discs, right? So even music is unlockable in this game. So I don't know if we've seen DK collect any discs yet, but I think it might be a random drop, because if you look later, like when we go into like the amiibo section, the amiibo gives Pauline a new outfit, and her new outfit actually increases the drop rate for these collectibles.
Music player. You might even find new discs when defeating enemies. When it comes to moving between layers, subterranean eels have your back.
Yeah, so these elevators,
Elevators will help you easily move between
yeah, these are
layers
basically
at
just
any time.
Mario warp pipes.
And if you get lost,
It brings you
no
from
need
one
to
area
worry.
to
You can
another.
always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
Teleport there?
It even kind of makes the warp pipe sound. Yeah, you can see it like over here, there's your little resting area. And then I'm not sure what this triangle thing is.
In photo mode, you can freely change the in-game camera.
And then
angle
photo
adjust
mode, if you
other
play
settings
Mario
to
Kart
snap
World,
pics.
photo mode looks like it's using a lot of the same
Get a photo
tools
like this.
as Mario Kart
Work
World.
that. Unleash your inner shutter
Looks like
button
there's some
to
new
create your own
filters.
captivating scenes. By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline separately to buddy up in local
This mode
co-op
looks
play.
completely
As
busted.
Pauline, you can unleash vocal blasts using Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can also
You can
copy
just
the
spam
material of
projectiles
nearby
to,
terrain give your vocals even more texture.
Holy smokes.
By working together,
Look how
even
strong this
televisions
is.
Don't stand a chance.
That's so busted. No? You don't even have to get close
This
to the
game
enemy.
also supports game share. Even if only one player has the game, they can quickly share
pretty
it to
cool, though.
another player so they can join on their own system.
So yeah, here we can see the menu. The menu mode. This looks like it's got 2-player mode, amiibo mode. I wonder if this is just like, I'm not really sure what this would be. Like a instruction manual, maybe? Your settings. So yeah, options, you can see we have your game mode. You can see there's a pretty, I don't know how many options there are, but it looks like it goes down a couple more times.
This game also supports amiibo accessories. A new Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo figure is also on the way. Scanning it unlocks Paul.
Yeah, so if you see here, the Pauline amiibo unlocks this diva dress, and this gives you an ability that makes discs twice as likely to appear. So yeah, this will help you collect music discs in the game.
Pauline's diva dress. By scanning the Donkey Kong series amiibo shown here, gold Kong tiles with explosive.
And here we could see, okay, so we're back in the Diddy and Dixie Kong area with the Rambi racing. And then, yeah, these Kong tiles, obviously, you play Donkey Kong Country, you recognize what these are.
Of power will appear.
Look at us, DK. I love to sing more than anything.
Yeah, so I think that's I don't think that I don't think the direct shows much more that I noticed, but I haven't really talked the music in this game. I mean, I kind of talked about the music during the disc section, but the music in this game sounds incredible. So it's definitely in my best interest, at least, to collect all those music discs.
And the talented singer Pauline, as they
But this game looks amazing.
fabled planet core.
This looks so much better than... Yeah, because in the in the Switch 2 event, they just showed the beginning area and a little bit of like the first floor, or like the first beginning floor levels. But they were hiding so much and they were so secretive about like how far you can go. And now I can see why.
Available July 17th only on Nintendo
There was
Switch.
so much more to this game than I realized.
On Nintendo eShop. The Donkey Kong and
So yeah,
Bananza
I'm
Direct
super stoked. I'm
July 17th.
definitely going to be playing this. Yeah, this Direct blew it out of the water. Much better than the Mario Kart Direct, but yeah, I think this is where I'm going to end it here. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.